Chrissy, wake up! I don't like this! Chrissy, wake up! Hey, hello? Time to wake up, time to wake up. Can you hear me? Wake up, Chrissy! I don't like this! Chrissy, wake up!
Well, I hope that woke up everyone. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Friday, which means we are back in the Upside Down rewatch. We are on season 4, episode 3 of Stranger Things, The Monster and the Superhero. Before I bring the panel in, please do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share out the stream to your fellow Stranger Things fan. We are going to be covering season 4 leading up to season 5. We're going to have some fun streams in between. We're going to have a Deadpool as well, so it should be all good. With that out of the way, let me bring on everybody for tonight. What's up, y'all?
Hello, hello, hello.
We back.
We're back. Even though we're going to take another 2-week hiatus. Hiatus, but yes, we are back. I'm excited to talk about this episode. I'm more excited about next episode, but we'll get there. We'll get there when we get there. Rachel, how are you?
I am happy. It is Friday. I'm happy to be here. I'm excited. I'm ready to go.
Awesome. Sketch, what's up, man? How's it going?
Hey, doing good. I mean, what better way to wrap up a long week than with a good show? Oh man.
You just rewatched it today too, so I was like, yeah, I'm ready to go.
Oh, you guys don't even know what Rachel and I are suffering through on the Institute, and the compare. It's just like night and day. It is, and it got renewed.
But it's a comparison too. We'll get into it.
Yes.
See, y'all are over there doing that stuff. I'm out here on using my friend's Crunchyroll to watch other things in between watching episodes of The Bear. So, to each his own.
Toonie, how are you, sir? Over on the
I'm
pond.
plentiful as always, thanks. I made it to this one, which is great.
Yeah. Zex, why don't you tell the panel why I'm more tolerable now?
Oh, because there's less of you. Because
Yes.
you've lost weight. There's less of you. That's why.
I haven't told Lady B yet. I'm gonna tell Lady B on him. How's it going, Zex? What's going on?
It's good. I'm gonna clip that for sure. That was classic.
I know.
Classic. And Rachel, hello.
Hello, Stacks. It's so nice to meet you.
Oh, is this
too.
First time.
Yeah.
First time.
Is this the first time in the room together?
See, senor.
That's right.
Oh.
See. So, two things.
I'm glad I
One, there is for those watching in the chat, there is a chat goal. It may not make sense. What it is if we do hit it, I will pay for a cameo video from the actress who plays Susie in season 3 and 4. The panel and I will decide what we want her to say or something, but I will play it for the stream. So if we do hit that goal, that's what that's going to go towards. And second, I have another blind box.
Yay.
Things blind box. Last
Woo.
week I got 11. Let's see what we get this week. And then
I love gambling.
I do too. So like dopamine crack hits, man.
Mm-hmm.
Who needs drugs when you have blind boxes? Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. I want the demo dog. I want a demo dog. I want a demo dog.
See, other girls have the Labubu's. Nadia has
I have
these.
a Labubu too. I got a demo bat. It's a demo bat.
Okay.
Close.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, go
all right.
full screen on that. Let me see it.
Yeah,
Let's
full
see
screen.
it.
What's going on? What are you doing?
Hold on. I'm hold on.
Grace.
There we go.
Yeah. It's got the little tongue
Wow.
sticking out.
Oh.
So good Nadia looks, guys. So good she looks.
Wow.
It looks like a Pixar character.
I told Chris that comment, and Chris got so pissed. I was like, it's just
You
all
got pissed?
Yeah, it was like, it's in good fun. It's all in good
Uh-oh.
I think it was an autism thing. I think it felt very autistic at the time. Yeah.
I think he felt bad that I thought he should be included with our lofty group.
Don't try and blame that on me, Zax. Don't try and blame that on me.
All right, let's say hi to the chat. We've got Zax in here. We've got Rachel, Sketch, Peepers. What's going on? Nasty Nance. That's my nickname now. Nasty Nance. Scooby. What's going on, Scooby? Brandon. I'm so excited. I thought you were MIA. I was looking for I'm glad you got back to me. Alex is back. Box Office Brawler, which I did an awesome stream with him on Barbarian. So please go check that out. And Serranos. How do you say it, Zax? Because he was on your show Wednesday.
Serranos, I think.
Serranos. Yes.
You're right.
Serranos. Yeah, Serranos. I can't speak
Nailed
English. Nailed it. Okay.
I mean, it's Mexican.
First try.
Yeah.
Serranos. You got to roll the tongue.
I can't.
You can. You could do it.
Never.
Go on, Zax.
Never.
Do it, Zach. Do it. Got busy
make it-
yesterday.
It's right.
I want to make a dad joke before we go any further.
Arriba.
You called me and I Paul Reisered to the occasion.
Sorry.
Done. Well,
I forgot
Thanks,
to say
guys.
I'm easy with that.
have a great night.
I don't get it.
Also, I saw Lofty gave Blade Runner a 5. Actually, Serranos, I also gave Blade Runner a pretty low score. So you are
no.
officially Lofty.
Oh
But
dear.
To my defense, I watched it while I was sick, so I have to watch it again and try it again because I was.
I
sick
don't
with
think that
COVID.
matters. You were sick, and so you.
Yeah, how does-
Fell
1.5?
asleep in between scenes and stuff, and
Ooh.
I was a little
Okay.
out of
See,
it. So
if you're falling
Yeah.
asleep during Blade Runner, yeah, no shit, you're gonna give it a bad score.
yes.
I mean,
hope
I
you're on
had
drugs, at least.
I had the same conversation with my girlfriend because she was watching Gran Turismo again. I'm like, you know, next time we're watching a racing movie, we're watching Ford versus Ferrari. She's like, yeah, but I don't want to watch a movie that I have to pay attention to. That's Blade Runner.
Yeah, and no offense, Blade Runner starts off a little. It's pretty slow.
Well, it
start
is a
off.
slow movie, isn't it? That like it's
Yeah.
not. It's not that it starts off slow. It's like Sketch said. It's a movie where you're not there for the shooting. You're there for the characters and the world building.
It's mystery noir. It's gonna take some time.
yeah.
You know what? Never mind. I'm keeping my score 2 out of 5.
Ooh.
Nadia just doesn't like that she has to read at the beginning.
Look,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
that's fine.
She subscribes to the CinemaSins counter of why do I have to read in a movie?
Yeah, exactly.
True.
Why do I have to read in a movie? I should not have to read at a movie unless I'm seeing an anime and I'm watching it in the subtitles on. So I should not have
Well,
to read.
I mean, you can still watch it with subtitles on. That's what I do.
I mean, I still do.
I do too.
I was gaslit my entire life into thinking I was the weird one for that, and then the internet reminded me that I still am, but there are loads of other people like me.
Listen, when
Fair
you get to a
enough.
certain age, subtitles are required. Okay,
Good
they are
company.
100% required. Especially the way the audio is mixed in modern day media. It's just it doesn't come through clear like previous movies. Like somewhere in the 90s, it just flipped the script where they no longer were mixing different mics and sounds. Sketch can probably talk better on this than I can, but yeah.
It's more of a question of just like going digital, just like people having like their phones. Hey, baby.
Oh, is it who was bothering you?
Yeah, this is the little 6-pound gremlin. Say hi, Hades.
Nice.
Hades.
Get 'em.
Cute. Okay. All right, we're here for Stranger Things, right?
Mhm.
I think
Yes.
so. Okay, Chapter 3, Monster and the Superhero, follows multiple storylines as characters confront the growing threat of Vecna. We've got in Hawkins, Nancy and Robin dig into the town's dark past. We got Max grappling with trauma, Vecna's influence. Lucas navigates conflicting loyalties. In California, 11 faces a fallout of her actions, a new path forward, while Joyce and Murray embark on a journey to rescue Hopper from a Russian prison. So that is with the opening. We've got Vecna's influence. The episode opens with a chilling glimpse of Vecna's powers as Patrick McKinney, a Hawkins High School basketball player, experiences a headache and nosebleed, symptoms mirroring those of previous victims such as Chrissy and Fred. Oh, sorry. I had it up for a while. Okay. Woo.
Oh, you don't know. Tooney's
Right.
a baby, right? Tooney's a baby.
Yes.
You're a
Yeah.
child. You don't know who Paul Reiser is, do you?
I don't know what was it. Sorry.
Who?
Paul Reiser.
Uh,
Oh,
Paul Reiser is.
No, so I thought we were talking
That's
about. I didn't
all
realize we're going all the way back.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Give him the rundown.
Please.
Paul Reiser is not only in this, but he's a villain in almost everything. And they had a comedy show in the 90s, Mad About You, I think it was called,
Yep.
But he was the villain in Aliens. That's what most people see him from.
Oh right, okay.
Mhm.
So,
He's the
so
really
he's
tiny
an
guy.
actor who's like typecast as like villain characters.
Scummy, yeah.
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 Okay. All right.
Yeah, so this was completely up. That's why when I watched season 3 for the first time, I was like, this guy's gonna turn. Like, there's no way they casted this guy as a good. No way. What did we think overall of this episode, guys?
Rewatching it, I thought that Dr. Owen's conversation with her at the diner was very much foreshadowing, I think, to what might be happening, or giving big clues to what might happen in season 5. At least I think.
I think this one is following kind of like the trend we touched on like last week, where like after the first episode, it started to slow down just a tiny bit because it's so hard to follow up. This is in the same boat, but I think there's a reason for that.
It was very much a setup episode, I felt. Like everyone's moving. We say this all the time, but people being moved around, put in place, and things are about to happen. That's kind of what this episode is. But I like the characters, so I want to spend time with them. It's fine if it's.
Yeah.
These are fine for me. I don't hate them.
I think season 4's cold openings are the best out of all the seasons.
I agree.
A lot
Yeah.
of money and time and put into them.
Yeah.
With this, because they're going now to go get Dr. Owens because they are trying to track 11 with Vecna, which is interesting. I don't know if you guys saw, there's theories that time travel could be in the mix for season 5. And if it is, I'm going to riot.
Because
They would
people
actually-
will play in New York.
No. There was a rumor that supposedly will have to go back in time to fix
Oh, okay.
things, and that is
That would actually be worse than it was all a dream and I just woke up from it.
yes.
Oh, yes, that would be worse.
If they bring in
100%.
time travel, I'm just gonna go watch Harry Potter.
You know what? F that. I'll watch the new Harry Potter if they bring in time travel. That's how much I want to punish myself.
Well, that's beyond me.
It doesn't make sense to bring in time travel, since time travel has never been something added throughout. I can't correct me if I'm wrong, but time travel has never been a topic of discussion throughout any of the seasons or episodes.
No,
Nope.
but to be fair, neither was it in
No.
Harry
No,
Potter.
no.
So
Okay. And that would make me mad. I love this shot. This shot is great with
The
two of them,
fireplace,
contrast.
the lighting
Yeah.
is gorgeous. Also, we skipped by it at the beginning, but when his wife's in the kitchen, hello, Close Encounters of the Third Kind reference.
Yes, exactly.
I
I'm
couldn't
gonna
help but
have to
notice.
watch
Screenshot.
that movie.
I couldn't help but notice that every time you guys said that the shot was
Again,
gorgeous.
Nadia, or you've never seen it?
I think I might have seen it too young, and that's where my alien fear comes from.
Okay.
Maybe, but if not, because my channel likes to watch me suffer, we're doing an alien tier stream at the end of September. So it's all great.
We do not.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Yes, we do. Oh, yes, we do.
I'm gonna have to watch Mars Attack for the first time. I'm gonna have to. There's a lot of firsts. Independence Day. There's a lot of firsts
You
happening.
haven't seen
You haven't seen
Independence Day?
Independence Day.
Aliens. Thank you,
Aliens.
Rachel. Somebody knows Nadia lore. Right here.
I mean, I
This is
understand
what
it too,
we're
but I'm just
talking
like, geez.
about. Is this what you're talking about, Sketch?
Yes.
Right here with the shot?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep, this is it.
Felt very much like alien invasion thing happening here. Very good.
Tony, what were you gonna say about
Very
us every
Close
time
Encounters.
every time we find
Oh
you say the
yes.
shot looks good? I heard you say it. I'm just like, oh, I want to hear this.
Yeah, I was gonna say when you were talking about this fireplace, every time you said that the shots look good, it was the only thing in the screen was the general. I was like, you guys trying to say something? Or
Yes, they lit him very well. What's your point?
Yeah.
yeah,
What are you trying to say?
what am I trying to say? I'm not trying to say anything. I'm trying to point out what you guys are saying.
Yes, I
Yeah.
like pretty light. Moving on.
So the general guy said this, and this is what brought me to the fact that Stephen King wanted so much his own little Stranger Things world with the Institute. The general says to the doctor here that she was programmed for remote assassinations. And I wrote remote assassinations down thinking, that's exactly what they're trying to do in the other book. This man just wanted his own, in his
Stranger
own
Things.
Stranger Things world. Which is
He did.
why we're getting a bloody season 2. Ooh.
I know Kyle's happy. I know Kyle's very happy with season 2. Because he will be on that stream. He does not have a choice on that matter. So,
Greatest defender.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? What?
What?
It has a
It got a
season
se-
2. The
It's got-
Institute has a
yes.
season 2.
It got renewed yesterday. Yeah, today.
Come
It got-
on.
Yeah. Yep.
Why are you surprised? Every streaming platform out there
Oh.
always signs off on 2 seasons minimum now, okay?
Except the Acolyte.
Wow.
Except the Acolyte.
Okay.
Well,
Yes,
yeah,
but-
well,
Except the
Disney's the only
Acolyte.
one, but every other show minimum gets 2. Netflix Devil May Cry is getting a second season. We all knew that was happening out of the get-go. They always do that.
But
is
Sketch, the problem with this show is at this point we're one episode away from the season finale. We're already probably 90% through the book itself at this point. So they're going to wrap it up. So I don't see how they're going to expand into season 2 unless they do some weird cliffhanger. But on top of it, it's poorly written, it's poorly directed, it's poorly edited, it's poorly shot. It's like the sound design's horrible too. And for it to get a season 2, I don't understand. The only thing that's saving that show is Ben Barnes. He's the only thing saving that entire show.
Damn.
So, yeah.
And maybe a little bit of Mary Louise Parker, but that's it.
Maybe, yeah, a little bit of her, but yeah.
She's so hammy though in this. I like her as an actress, but it's man.
Yeah. So yes, season 2. You're in, Zax? I assume you're in for season 2 as well.
I can't wait.
Oh,
Can't wait.
All right, back to Stranger Things. So the general here shows off some photos to Dr. Owens with Chrissy's. I think this is Chrissy, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
yes.
that's got to be Chrissy. And what's going on? So this is weird that it's like expanded into the military. Like usually the military is kind of the guy that comes in at the end of the season to kind of rally clean up, save everybody and stuff. So right off the bat, they know exactly what's going on in Hawkins and they think there's something off about it.
Well, I guess that's going to end up being what Linda Hamilton's character does in season 5.
Mm-hmm. I just was on a stream talking about Terminator.
Yeah.
With her in it. Yeah. Dr. Owens. I like him. I think he's great. The scene is just so well done between the two of them. So well acted too.
I'm telling you, dude.
1 minute.
When the Duffer Brothers eventually make that move over to Paramount, Netflix is going to be sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Right.
never mind.
But are the Transformers? Paramount made the Transformers movies.
Sorry, I cut out. I didn't catch the whole thing. I just heard
Okay.
Transformers.
He said, was it when they move over to
Okay,
Paramount,
yeah.
Netflix is going to be sorry, and I said, yeah, but the Transformers won't be.
Well, that's because they got Michael Bay back, so.
So this plays, and this is going to set up for season 5, the military versus 11. They're looking for her. They are absolutely looking for her right now. And I'm sure they're going to blame her. And my theory is they'll blame her for of what happened with season 5.
Yeah,
We
certainly.
get to that point. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And we get to the start of the episode. Great cold opening.
One
Go
little thing I went ahead and did a little research on was this writer who's on season 4 for her name's Caitlin Schneiderhan, I think. She basically was involved in all 9 episodes of season 4. You're gonna like this. I looked up what else she'd written. She wrote a prequel story about Eddie.
Oh.
Yeah, it's called
There's,
Flight of Icarus.
That's awesome. There's a
That is
ton of
so cool.
Stranger Things comics about to be released too in September. Like
I
a ton
guess-
of books.
And I guess that this one is it's almost like it's like an Andor style story where it just takes place in the Stranger Things universe, but it's not like directly tied into the main events.
That's really cool. I also hear the musical or play or whatever that's going on in New York right now actually has a spoiler for season 5 in it. So if you actually go if you go see it, you'll get spoiled for season 5.
I read the plot summary on the wiki. I think I know what the spoiler is supposed to be.
Oh great. Don't ruin it for yourself.
I'm
Don't ruin it
not
for
saying shit, okay? I hope it's not.
yourself. Oh, Angela.
Oh, Angela.
Reap what you sow.
This
I'm
was
glad.
directed by Sean Levy. I wrote that down. I was
Yep.
like, oh.
I wrote that down too.
Oh.
I wrote that down
Yeah.
too. He's back in the driver's seat on this one.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Yeah, reaps of her actions. You know what? No offense. Hashtag Angela deserved it.
Yep.
Amen.
100%.
100%. Girls are
Mhm.
mean, man. We're vicious.
Yeah.
We do. Boys, you'll punch it out. Next day, you're friends. Girls, we don't do that stuff. We will tarnish your name. The whole thing. So, wow. You know what? I said that, and I was
Yep.
expecting some pushback from Toxic.
just reflexively, just
yeah,
like
reflexive, just like.
just that you just hear
What's
the
up,
sounds. You're just like, oh, what's that I hear? Inner peace.
Nothing. Yeah.
Sorry, Toxic. We love you.
Yeah, no worries. He knows. I'm glad he's off to go see a movie. That's fine.
Mhm.
All right.
I like that scene though with it because it looked like it actually hurt. Like they really did.
Mhm.
I felt
Yeah.
that one. And often
Yeah.
in this stuff you don't, but that was heavy thud with that oof. Roller
Peter
skate.
says
No
girls
thanks.
will empty your bank account and give you a kick in the nuts also.
Oh.
Can I
Something's
ask
been
again, where is Mike and Will in this situation? Again, why is Elle sat on her own again here?
I
Like,
think
Well,
they
I'm
just
pretty
ran
sure-
past them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the camera either pans over to them at some point in this shot, or they were just at the beginning. They're kind of like in one of the booths adjacent to her.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I like the overhead shot though that we had up here with everybody around here, and she's kind of like soloed by herself. And you look at the eye gaze, nobody's looking at her. Everybody's looking at Angela. Nobody's concerned
Yeah.
about her who just had like milkshake thrown on her and stuff. They're more concerned with Angela.
That's because everybody. I'm going evil mode now. That's because everybody there contributed to her suffering. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Remember, they were all there on the ice rink, like watching and laughing at her. That's why they literally don't care.
Mm.
Yeah.
They care about
Poor woman.
performative morality. Let's make fun of somebody and then act like poor bully because she got her head kicked in. Not kicked in, but as a general expression of that.
And then we get our worst fucking
So I wrote a note down about this scene. Jonathan, try not to be useless. Challenge failed. 9 minutes. 9 minutes is our new record.
He's the worst.
That's his personal
Yeah,
best.
honestly, I rewatching this, I could have just done without them. They are I'm
Both of them.
gonna be like the the small toxic here. I could just do without the potheads, man. Yeah, man. It's
I
just
agree.
it's done for me in like 2 to 3 seconds. If you're not Cheech and Chong, it's done.
Yeah. That's
Listen,
If
they
only
gave-
they can pull it off. Like,
They give potheads a bad name.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I do enjoy Argyle's like at least having an attempt at trying to like calm Elle down, like reassure her. It's like trust me, they put plastic on these things so they don't hurt people. And look, this is what's gonna happen. They're not gonna press charges. They're just gonna make a big fuss about like he's at least trying to cheer her up. And I'm pretty sure he's the only bloody one in the scene trying to cheer her up besides Jonathan, who's just sort of adding to it.
Well, look at his eyes. They're bloodshot. He's high as a kite right now.
Yeah, it's just not a good look. Like, yeah, your figurative sister has just had quite the experience, and you're high off your balls. It's just not.
It is weird to me that Argyle is not coming back for season 5.
yes, exactly.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
where'd he go? They didn't kill. I was like,
Yeah.
they didn't kill him off.
No.
No.
I
Spoilers
mean,
for Toonie, but yeah.
I mean, I guess you could argue it's like if the whole cast is going to be back in Hawkins, but he's a Californian character. Does he need to come back in the first place?
Fair.
No.
Like of all the characters that I'd be like heartbroken to say are not coming back, this is not one of them. I'd be like, oh no.
I'm not heartbroken that he's
Anyways.
not coming back. I agree with you. I don't think he's pivotal to like the whole franchise, but it's just
Yeah.
weird to me to establish it. But I also think it's because, to be honest, I don't think a lot of people liked his character. I don't think a lot of people.
And
I think they just grew the ensemble a little too big. They needed to trim it a little bit out, and that was the easiest cut.
yeah,
I think they-
and they're going back to Hawkins, and there's no really reason for
Mhm.
him to be there. So
I also think they were expecting the audience to love Argyle as much as instead of Eddie. So I think because maybe they were establishing Argyle and with them maybe killing off Eddie. They didn't realize. Anyway, I don't know where I was going with that. Okay, let's get back to this.
What Nadia is trying to say is that
accident.
Netflix looked at its viewership demographics and saw that an overwhelming majority of them are just stoners, just sitting there on their couch all day, and realized this is the character. I'm there too. I said the majority, not you. I'm in that camp too, Nadia. Netflix bet on the wrong horse because the other half are the Eddies, and we all know which camp won.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
That guy's a caricature. That's the issue. He's not a real character. He doesn't come across that way. He's just,
I would say that, yeah. It's like, I mean, every time I say that I enjoy Argyle scenes, I couldn't tell you a thing about his character, really, because he's just stoner, man. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I feel like loads of media set in the 80s has that kind of character, the stoner man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with you, Toonie. Yeah, very.
And they're always the one driving. They're
yeah. How driving stone too?
Because it's California, okay? I feel like the Squidward meme. I'll have a stoner character who's useless. How original, and make him Californian. Daring today, aren't we?
perfect.
I feel like
This is a great shot.
I feel like Sketch is a Squidward meme for every stream. I'm getting that.
I have SpongeBob for everything.
This is a great shot too. The body language between the three of them too, as well. This is great. I love it. Moving on. She's realizing the consequences of her actions until Murray shows up. Oh!
Surprise.
Kids like risotto.
Wait a minute. I have a. Where is it?
So do Eskimos like still live in igloos, or are they like fully blown, like living in the suburbs now?
Well, I take it back. Argyle's the best character.
I will give Argyle one credit here. His interactions with Murray in the scene were great.
Yes, they were.
Mm-hmm. So they're back here after the incident. Cops are going to show up soon to arrest 11. This is great. I like this. I like moments like this that seem real. That, in a sense, it's a surrogate family together having dinner, sitting around the table. They all know each other. I like when there's real moments in media like this to kind of ground the series because of how outrageous it is on the opposite side with our Vecna and demo dogs and demo gorgons and such. But yep, Joyce looking good too. Oh yeah, she's telling the kids they're going to Alaska, but she's not telling them why. And I understand why, because why would she give 11 hope that her surrogate dad is alive?
Yeah.
True. She'd want to go with.
But on the other hand, why not take 11? You'd be able to break in and out of there pretty easily.
Well, because she doesn't have her powers right now.
Yeah, no powers.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
No
Sorry.
powers.
See? Keep me in check, panel. Keep me in check. Look at Mike's face in this. That's great.
Dude,
That's great. Oh, man. I'm kind of hungry now. This face, too. Oh, this is the... So Eskimos live like in igloos or something?
Do Eskimos live in like igloos?
I think I have the other half of that clip. Do I? I thought I did.
What a character.
No, okay. I know.
Comedy.
Comedy.
Yeah, that's cool.
Written well. Are they full blown or something?
Does Jonathan have like any dialogue in here?
Yeah, he said.
Yes.
I think this is his line coming up. It's like, wait.
Yeah. Alaska?
Yeah.
He's like, what?
And Joyce is like, that was 5 minutes.
What's wrong with you?
That was 5 minutes ago. Like,
If Joyce can't tell her son is high, I don't. But she can figure out mysteries and magnetic issues and all that stuff. Yeah, okay.
But doesn't
All right.
have the faintest clue about her son. I'm just like, are you serious? Everyone at the table knows. Okay.
It's just, Dieter the goat. Hopper ate my donuts for $2.
Get 'em.
£2. Get them for you, sir. We haven't played this clip in a while, and I really enjoy it. And it's all thanks to Sketch.
It's basically an intergalactic invasion into this space through people. I'm telling you, it's what we're dealing with. I'll just say it, make fun of me all you want, but everyone already innately knows this. Our Janet is a goddamn demon.
Thank you.
I would be sad when the series is over. I'm gonna have to find a way to play that clip again.
I'll get like an up-res version of it somewhere. That some of those clips are garbage.
Even Murray, I think, picks up on these two are stoned out of their mind. Yeah, I think,
absolutely,
what's wrong with him? We just had a super stressful day. Yeah, that's how I look after a super stressful day.
Yeah.
Speaking of having a super stressful day, when does 11 start existing in the scene again? Like when do they get into that topic?
Ooh, just wait, right here. Skate
yeah.
attack. Yeah, but it wasn't an ice skate.
I mean, wait, hang on. No, it's what was it on? I mean, it was roller skate.
It was just a roller skate. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it was an ice skate, she would have been dead.
No. When I say ice skate, I know that the actual shoe wasn't an ice skate, but I mean like was it made of? Or was it just made of just like
the wheels are plastic?
The wheels are plastic.
I mean the floor. Is it just? I can't remember. Is it just wood? It's just like really clean.
They're like skateboard wheels, kind of. Think about it like that.
Oh,
No,
what
I mean, like
what
the
they
floor.
skate on?
The rink.
Just like
the
like
rink. It's wood.
Yeah, wood.
It's wood with it's wood with a special furnish that makes it like a little more like slicker,
wax.
ever so slightly.
Yeah.
Wax,
on it. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, a skate attack.
That's exactly the line I wrote down. I was like, oh, now you want to say something? You couldn't have said something earlier in the rink. You couldn't have stopped it. He's like, she didn't look fine. I wanted to slap him across the table. I was like, Mike, excuse me.
Yeah.
11 doesn't know she could do better. She could do way better.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
It's a first love kind of effect, plus a trauma bond effect too. That's why. But I'll tell you right now, once her frontal lobe is developed, she's gonna be off somewhere else.
if she doesn't end up disappearing by the end of this show, I really hope that college just takes her far away from Mike. Just be like, bye, boy.
In that news, Millie Bobby Brown is a mother now. She adopted a child at 21. She's married, and somebody tweeted, I think Toxic sent it to me, saying like, this show, season 5 has taken so long. The lead actress has got engaged, married, and has a kid now. And now she's got to go back to playing like a 12-year-old. It's crazy. But yeah. Let me get through this. The risotto is smacking, dude.
The risotto is smacking, dude.
Risotto would be really good. Would be really good after a good. Don't do drugs, kids. Now she's having flashbacks, and throughout this season, this is teased throughout. What has she done? And we're gonna leave it at that because we don't want to ruin this for Toonie. But that is a common flashback that she constantly sees throughout the season until we get this figured out. What has she done? Because it is set up that she is the one to have done. She is the one to have done that mass murder in the first episode. Or is she? Dun, dun, dun. Dieter for another $2. Or is that pound with the little
Euro?
Okay.
Yeah.
Euro, yeah.
Nightmares Made Real with horror with Nats.
That should be the name of your daycare. Oh my God, that's perfect. Yes.
Oh, because I say hashtag leave Newt behind.
Babysitter. Always the goddamn babysitter.
My first shirt's gonna be hashtag leave Newt behind. I bet it sells out. I bet it sells out.
See, Nadia's the true monster in this.
Mm-hmm.
It would actually sell too. That's the problem.
Yeah,
yeah. What?
And my alien convent shirt too, with the xenomorph in a nun outfit. Yep. Because on the side story, I think Zach's. Were you there for that? I don't remember, but I was on Nietz for an alien. What is it? Not convent. It's the other word.
Covenant.
Covenant, but I call it convent. like a fucking wind tunnel. And Badger was the only one to catch it on the stream right away. And then Goodwin. So seriously, Chris designed my first shirt. It's like a xenomorph in a nun outfit.
That's a good idea.
Nailing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make
These
an
effects are
off-market Funko Pop of that too.
Yeah. Put them in it. Nadia is a witch.
Let's go.
I'm Catholic. I can't be a witch.
Now,
This is great.
Is this scene intercut with the D&D gang talking in D&D terms about who Vecna might be, or is that later?
I think that's later.
Wasn't that last episode?
Yeah.
That was last episode.
This scene is just going back to Vecna because he's looking for his next victim.
Yeah,
After Fred
because
died.
my question last week was, do these tentacles feed him, or is he feeding the tentacles? I mean, I've seen everything through, so but yeah, rewatching this again. So yeah.
Well, at this stage, anyway, because you know me, I haven't seen further than the episodes we cover each week. It definitely looks like he's sending the energy that presumably he's collected from his victims through the tentacles. That's the way it's going. So I don't know if this is connected to the Mind Flayer in any way, or if the Mind Flayer is connected to him, or we won't know exactly. But that seems to be.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go on. I was going to say that just seems to be the order of things so far. So.
The Mind Flayer works for him. He is the ultimate big bad, from my understanding of it. Yeah. I don't know if there's additional, because we don't know yet with season 5 if there's something else going on. But so far it is, I think the rank goes like Demigorgons, Mind Flayers, Vecna.
Mind Flayers, plural?
Mind Flayer,
Okay.
Mind Flayer, not Flayers. No, and that's not a slip up. Sorry, I've been playing too much Baldur's Gate. So sorry. All right, so sorry about
That's
that.
fair.
Yeah,
That works.
that's a great shot too. This is great, even with it being CGI, because
Well,
it's a mix of practical effects.
Well,
too.
because that's just Jamie, our boy Jamie, there in the full getup.
Mhm. And ladies, if you'd like to hear Vecna read you a spicy book, he does do that. He does have an audiobook where he reads a spicy book. And you can literally hear Vecna talking about taking your panties off. That's your call. That's your call. If that's
The
what
lighting
you're into.
also, I really like the lighting shining through directly.
Rachel
on him.
keeps me
It's
grounded.
great.
I'm just embarrassing Rachel in front of her.
Rachel's over here is like, stay on target. Stay on
Yeah,
target.
Target. I got family in the chat. I got family.
The Force.
It's too late.
And we moved to Lucas, kind of having a, I guess, internal crisis of where his loyalties will fit this episode.
I gave this boy the Haitian chirp. I was like, really? Peer pressure that easy? Shame.
Well, I stand by it. He's got like one of the most like gripping like storylines this whole season with what he's dealing with.
Because they never used him really. I mean, season 1 he was a little pinnacle because he had to help with the end of it. But I mean, season 2 and 3, I don't feel like Lucas. I guess with Max, once Max was in the picture, maybe. But
no, it wasn't the same as this.
I like this
right.
scene with him.
Yeah.
All
I have
this.
a question.
What's that Haitian chirp? Did you say Haitian chirp?
Yes,
Rachel?
I'm Haitian, and the chirp is let me see. I don't know if you can hear it. It's kind of like when you just like it's like the opposite of a
Hold on.
raspberry. You know, like a raspberry.
Okay.
Try it
blowing
again.
out.
Okay.
This is when you go like. It's like when you're sucking in. I don't.
What just happened?
I see. I think you just got clipped by Zax. You just got turned into an intro clip.
I'm gonna be famous.
Yes, you are.
Hey, at least it's not talking about being what's it?
There we go.
Poked in the
My
butt.
uncle has it. It's like the sucking
Wow.
teeth. See, my uncle. What's happening right now? My uncle is correcting me. Sucking teeth
Sucking
is
teeth.
basically what it is.
Sucking
Yeah.
teeth. Okay.
Maybe we can
Yeah.
get Vecna to like narrate this.
We'll give him a transcript of this stream. We'll say, we need you to read from this time code to this time code. Go.
Yeah, I looked. You know what? If we do get, if I'm able to get Susie, the next one was going to be Mr. Byers, not Mr. Byers. Sorry, Mr. Wheeler.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the science teacher. I was like, the science teacher.
No, there's a ton of Stranger. There's I went on Cameo and I searched Stranger Things, and there's a ton of people I don't even recognize. They're like maybe background characters that they're like $30. I was in Stranger Things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, oh no, we don't do that here,
No.
Serranos.
Come on now. Do better.
Yeah, be respectful.
Be better, Senator. Be better, Senator.
AJ's not on the panel. You can't make those jokes.
No.
Hell.
All right, so he decides not to. Actually, doesn't he look a little bit like AJ?
Why?
It took me
First,
it took me
you
reading
read?
Serranos' comment because I had no idea what anyone was saying. So then I read the comment, and then you're like, "Doesn't he look like AJ?" And I was like, "Wow, okay."
I mean, you put some dreads on him. You put him next to AJ. They kind of look as right. Or put AJ in this haircut.
Yeah.
Lucas's face is how I feel right now. It's like, what the fuck?
I don't know what anyone's talking about, and I love it.
I love this stream so much. This is fucking gold, you guys.
I'm so
All right,
sorry.
we're back
I'm
to
so sorry.
Eddie's hiding out. So the basketball boys are looking for Eddie. They blame him for Chrissy's murder and on the topic of like the satanic panic that's happening now. They're kind of, I guess, building that up for the town. They think something's going on, and they think their main focus is Eddie's the one that's causing it. Who is in hiding? Because he was the one that was with Chrissy when she died. He is hiding out with what? Reefer
Rick.
Reefer Rick in the lake house. And Dustin and them are bringing him supplies, communicating with him and stuff, but he's freaking out, paranoid about it. That's a great shot. Don't be racist. 5 seconds. I'm brown, so I can't be racist. I don't know what to tell you. I might not look it, but I am. Aw, I like
He just
that.
looked at you, just like, the fuck did you just say?
Yeah.
You have to do better, Nadia. You
I
can't.
gotta do better. I have to do
You
better.
just said
It's
you just
okay.
said some shit at his table. It's just like, the fuck you trying to do?
It's a really good pause, though.
That is a really good pause. Oh, that's a good one too.
That's a reaction shot right there. I'm taking a picture of
Oh,
it. Done.
All right, bad
God.
news. We tapped. They tapped it, and they're definitely looking for her for the murder. So, Dustin's delivering some good news and bad news. Bad news: they're looking for him. He's prime suspect number 1.
Mm-hmm.
The good news is, and they're convinced that you killed Chrissy. I gotta. Where are my notes on this? I know I have it somewhere. Here.
Like pretty convinced, as in they think that they know it. Like they're pretty convinced.
They're pretty convinced. Yeah. Like
Oh, like
100%. Like 100% convinced.
Yep. There's a way better reading of that joke.
Okay,
I'm
I'm back.
oh no!
All right.
What is this,
What? What happened?
Zax? What have you
Uh-oh.
What have you done?
What did
Nothing.
you do, Zach? Hold on,
Nothing.
do I have to pull it up? Hold on.
It's in the normal chat,
Okay.
so everyone can see it.
So everyone can access it.
Everyone can see it. Everyone can
not a
see
flattering-
this. Everyone can see your crimes against humanity now.
That's
This
right.
is not a flattering still of Dustin, by the way. It's-
Hold on. I got it.
You can hear it. It's kind of like when
It plays like really fast. Okay, here we go. Will I get dinged from my own chat?
I don't know. Kind of like when you just like it's like the opposite of a
Hold on.
raspberry. You know, like a raspberry.
Okay.
Try it
blowing
again.
out. And you go like
And the fact that you're off camera.
I don't know if you can hear it. It's kind of like
God, no.
Yes, we did it. We did it.
Rachel,
Mom, I
you're
made it.
You're a tip now.
Family, I'm rich, bitch.
We did it.
That just wasn't in your script for the day, was it, Rachel? Because I mean, you were there for the stream earlier today, and just. But we're getting into that joke in this scene. We've done this before.
Yeah.
So the trio's investigating the murders too. So they're trying to connect everything. They're trying to keep Eddie hidden. He's going a little crazy on it too. He's hiding from the police after he was wrongly accused. They bring him food and supplies, promising to clear his name. So he's probably shaking at this point, but he does have trust in the group, especially Dustin at this point with it. So
that's all, Dustin. That's all.
We got King Steve.
Mm-hmm.
Babysitter.
Let's
The
go.
babysitter. King Steve. And I think
his
they're
chances
looking
don't-
at the cops flying by because there's another murder
Mhm.
from last episode, Fred. It was pretty gruesome too.
It was.
Yeah. And this is great. This fake body that they put together. This looks awesome. Look at the fingers.
Mm.
Look at there, right there too. That one's like pointing up.
Oh wow.
Oh,
It
that
was
looks
great.
That
Mhm.
looks like me after leg day. All right. In all seriousness, it does. It does.
If
look like
your
me.
hands look like that, I'm not sure you're doing leg day right.
Oh, I don't know. So Nancy's working with the school newspaper. She digs into the murders with Jonathan's help. Wait, not Jonathan's help. I'm sorry. I don't know why I have that. She's the one that interviewed Eddie's uncle, and then she's learning the town's growing fear and the satanic panic, blaming Eddie, the Hellfire leader. So let me get moving on this. Any comments on this? Feel free to chime in anytime, guys.
R.I.P. Fred.
Mhm.
R.I.P. Fred.
R.I.P.
Yep.
Fred.
She doesn't look that upset by it.
She's kind of
No,
cool.
you
with
don't-
it. She's fine. No big
She's-
deal.
And she sees Steve rolling back up like, my backup man.
I know.
Should feel better now.
Plan B.
Yeah, her
Plan B.
entire persona just changed when she saw him, and I was just like, "Oh, sugar."
You know what? That's a good
Yeah.
question to ask the chat. Who do we think she's going to end up with? And I
One
think
who's
it's
not gonna die.
King Steve.
I'm gonna put that as an option. I'm gonna put that as an option for it. The one that's not gonna die.
So Jonathan,
Yeah.
because we all know Steve
Yeah.
won't die.
Yeah,
Steve's-
Steve's
I don't
Yeah.
think it's gonna be
die.
she. No, I don't think I spelled Jonathan.
Jonathan
I don't
has to
know.
die. That's
No.
all he can do on this show now is die. That's the best move he can make. That's the
Well,
way he can
you're
help the
you're
show, is
forgetting.
Just die. Just die.
You're forgetting one important fact here. Jonathan can't die, not because he's integral to the plot, because he literally doesn't do anything, so he's never in danger.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm with Zach's. He's gonna step up to sacrifice himself
Yeah.
because that's honestly all he can do at this
Right, that's
point.
it.
He doesn't have any rebel. And besides, they've been. We get further in the season. We all know Nancy's humming for some Steve. All right, she's ready. She's ready. She'd cheat on Jonathan.
I
100%.
think so.
I feel like Steve's
I don't
probably going to
condone
die. Yeah, I feel like Steve's 100% going to die, but I just don't think that Nancy's going to end up with Jonathan. I feel like she's just going to not end up with anyone.
I don't think Steve's gonna die because he's had too many close calls. Too many close calls where we think he's gonna die and then he doesn't die. So I feel like that would just be an insult to the audience to fulfill that. Where I feel
Yeah.
Jonathan would be out of left field. Not a lot of people would expect Jonathan to die.
Mm-hmm.
That's great and all, but that wasn't season 5. This is season 5 we're talking about. This is supposed to be this is the end of it.
Season 4.
No, I don't mean at the end of this season. I mean,
No,
like, I thought
he's
we were
talking about in
season 5.
season 5. It's
Oh.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Season 5 will be like Game of. Don't expect any parts to be like saved. Everyone could die. I hope everyone dies. No.
Wait till we get to that Deadpool stream first I got to figure out how to do a Deadpool, but we are going to do it. And then the
Yeah.
chat will be able to be
Yeah.
involved.
Oh, yeah.
We'll figure
Yes.
it out. I just don't know how we're going to do it, but I'll figure it
Yeah.
out.
Chat will have
Hold
to
on.
play along in the background. They're not part of it,
Yeah.
but they get to. But if they do happen to beat us, they get bragging rights.
I think we're.
Hear me out.
I think,
Steve ends up with Mrs. Wheeler.
That's going to be
I
on the
don't
bingo
hate it.
card. I'm making a bingo card.
Let's go.
we should do bingo cards. So from the Deadpool, we should make some bingo cards too and stuff. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
moves up
Well,
from
well,
the
we can do like
daughter to the hotter mom. Like that's a good move for
Mhm.
Steve.
we'll have like we'll have bonus round, like a bonus.
Ah.
We'll make like a bonus round. It's like you can cast a prediction. If it comes true, you get like double points or like double Jeopardy style or something.
Yeah. I'm putting together a little Stranger Things like winning basket for everybody. So we'll see. We'll see. Whoever wins, we'll figure it out. So he brings her waffles. We're back in California with Mike and 11 here. Mike is trying to warm her back up, but no, I'm with Rachel. Mike has not been a great boyfriend this entire time.
No.
He is just
No.
he's not a protector. He hasn't protected, and I get it. She's got superpowers, but at this point, she doesn't, and he knows that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She's like an average girl, and like, yeah, look at this face. I'd punch him too.
This is why the Duffer Brothers have
Yeah.
to come out and be like, yeah, this character's gonna be back in the leadership position in season 5. Don't worry.
Really? Because you think everyone
Yeah.
doesn't like him?
At this point he is 3 for 4 on seasons where he's a good character.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. He's yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see him back in the driver's seat as the lead for the group,
Yeah.
with how many characters we have with different ranges and stuff.
Yes.
Dude, Mike,
especially
all
Dustin
Go on.
knowing like the lore and things like that. Like I feel like he probably should have been the leader as opposed to Mike. But
Yeah. What does Mike bring?
Nothing.
actually?
trouble,
Yeah.
Mike
pain.
For real.
Mike is the guy girls date when they're on birth control.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
You all laugh, but you know I'm right.
they're teenagers.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay. I'm just saying overall personality and stuff. He's the type that, yeah, girls date because he's not a
Well, if he can-
protector.
If he gets you can peek in the purse, then he can tell if he's got a shot or not.
Wouldn't it be hilarious if he
are her
came back
bills with
all
her?
jacked? Zach's
I would-
vibe.
So
Yeah, he's got the Aaron Taylor Johnson treatment. He's got.
I was gonna say we were talking
Come on,
about.
Gianni.
I was gonna say we're talking about Linda Hamilton showing up. He'll get the Linda Hamilton treatment like between Terminator and T2.
Yeah.
The
Oh.
first shot of Mike is just gonna be him doing pull-ups.
Yeah.
It's got to grow your shoulders, Zax. You got to show him a
Yeah.
couple of things.
let's go.
You go
I
for
mean, I am
check-out.
curious to see what they look like now. I mean, they all look like
They
they're
look
in
like
their
adults.
30s.
They all look like
do.
adults. Somebody in the chat said Millie looks like she's 21 going on 42.
Yeah, she does.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Cigarettes, man. They do that to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
For
Yeah.
for this
She
season,
smokes in real life?
for this show, I tried to get AI to make me a jacked up version of Will Byers. I thought it'd be funny if he came in like as jacked as
Lucas.
oh, what's his name? He-Man, the guy who
Oh.
and with just but never address it in the dialogue or the story. Just have him be enormous now and never talk about it. That would be I think that would be hilarious.
I agree. I agree with it. You know, at this point in this, all he had to do was say he loved her and she would have been fine. She would have been just like wrapped up. I think Mike's biggest problem in the scene is that Elle is expressing doubts in herself, and his response is she's being ridiculous. Yeah, well, no offense, you men do that all the time instead of actually addressing her issues. And I've
Guilty
been
as
married
charged.
for 9 years. Yeah. Yeah. I've had that. If he's listening, he knows. He's done that treatment to me. You're being silly. It's okay.
Was that a no from Zax?
Yeah.
No.
No. Zach knows. He doesn't tell his wife that she's being silly. I've met his wife. I wouldn't do that either.
I don't say that at all. I'm not retarded.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no way. No. So it's a timing issue. So if you want to say that, you have to understand it's going to be an investment of time because now she's mad. And so you have to hear it again, but maybe with like more an angry tone. And it's lost time. It's like adding to your prison sentence. Just get out. Just don't say anything. Put your head down, do your time and get out. That's how you do it.
Words of wit.
Conversations at home, right? That's what Chris does, I'm sure, sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Chris will just let me go off and just be quiet. And then he'll be like, okay, do you want some Taco Bell? Or do you want like a nap? Or do you want chocolates? I'll be like, yeah, you know what? I actually do. I actually do.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
Let her cook. Just let her cook.
Yeah. Sometimes it's the men's brain. So in my opinion, men are very logical individuals. They like to solve problems. So as a woman, if I bring a problem to you, men automatically go, how can I solve this? When in reality, most of the time women just want to vent out and just kind of just get it out. And then just let us vent it out, feed us, tuck us in, and we'll be okay.
Yeah, a bit of emotional catharsis. It's good to have a little bit of a mental scream every now and then.
I will say right now, it is tied with Jonathan and Steve, both 50% each. No one has selected the one who doesn't die.
Listen, I appreciate that. No, make a choice, okay? Don't be a coward.
That's right, because Nancy will be.
What if she just doesn't end up with anybody? What if they both go?
That's what I said. Well, not that they both die, but that I reckon Jonathan will still be alive because everybody wants him to die. But like Nancy's not gonna end up with anyone. She's gonna be single.
Those of you that think that Steve is gonna live, Steve's gonna die, I'm happy to take your money during this Deadpool because it's definitely going to be Jonathan that's gonna die. So I'm happy to do so. So the cops are here. They're ready. They're here for Jane Hopper, because she assaulted Angela, and they're taking her in. And I will say it's very interesting because how old is she in this episode? I can't remember. I think she's probably about 15 at this point.
Give or take.
Oh, now I'm gonna have to look it up. How old is
this? Is in 86 or 87?
86.
She's 14, 15, around there, which is interesting because in real life she's not. She's much older right now. So I thought it was interesting the costume choice scene for her because they do layers to kind of just make it look like she's not developed very much so. Okay, moving on. Just getting arrested. I'm sorry. I notice weird things. I don't know what to tell you.
It's a very valid to bring up about just like you had them as child actors, and now you've taken 10 years to make your series. What did you think was going to happen?
Yeah. And the thing, I never really pay attention to that when like people are pregnant and they have those layers, or when they're only shooting from like the waist up to not show the full body because she's 30 years old, So I never.
Well, they also probably have her in a chest binder to kind of just flatten everything out.
That's true. Later on, they kind of forget about that. They're just
later on there's scenes where you can't really do anything about it. Yeah. We'll get to those.
Alex makes a good point. I don't want any of the buyers to die, not because I care about Jonathan, but because it would destroy Joyce, and she's already been through a lot.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
that's fair.
That's
fair.
A good point. That's a good point.
So the cops are taking her away, and Mike's like, finally stands up. A little too late, my guy.
Mm-hmm.
Very late.
These two are off to Russia, and it's interesting. I don't know if I noticed. Is anybody smoking on the plane?
I wrote that down. Smoking in the 80s.
Smoking on the plane. What's up, Richard? Long time. Why are they arresting 11 in season 4 episode? I forgot about that scene, but I haven't seen Strain. It's because she assaulted her bully at the roller rink the episode before, broke her nose.
She had it coming.
Yeah, the only Byer family I want to see die is Lonnie because he's a selfish jerk.
That would be quite something. They just brought him back after all this time just to have him get mauled by a Demogorgon or something.
Yeah.
Like,
Can you share my screen for a second?
Where is it? Yes.
There's gonna be a
Season
dive.
5
Oh
Will
my
Byers.
god!
This is season 5 Will Byers right here.
Isn't
Come
that wait a minute? Isn't that what's his face? Zach?
It's Zac Efron.
Yeah,
Zac
yeah,
Efron.
it's from
Zac Efron,
Iron
yeah.
Claw. Yeah,
The Iron
But he
Claw.
has the same hair. It works.
he did. He
Yeah.
really did. I remember I saw that movie.
Come
I was
back,
like,
Puff.
he's gonna play He-Man.
Yes.
I just never addressed the change.
I agree. I think so.
Yeah.
You know what? They took so long to get filming started. Finn should have just bulked up.
Oh yeah, baby.
hmm Why not?
Anyway,
Or would it have been better if it was Dustin?
I think
It
Will
would've
because
been- I don't know.
he's gay, so he should be the bear of the series after this.
Yeah.
I don't know. Dustin shows up. He's got his little dorky hat and hair, and then he just
I know.
takes off, and he's got a muscle shirt on, and he's just like ripped. Susie's
True.
like falling over it. You know.
Yeah. Susie
Nerd
just
and
like in
muscle.
Utah. Susie is over in Utah, just has a cutaway. So we're just going, oh,
I
suddenly-
that's the cameo I'll get if we hit a couple.
Mhm. Here, all right, Susie. Here's the scene. Here's your motivation. Action.
Yeah.
All right, we are back in Russia,
Back in kombucha.
motherland, Russia. Did my mouse die? No.
Motherland.
Which is probably like a set over from Hawkins, but I
Mhm.
digress.
Yeah.
I mean, the Appalachian. This would be a good place to do it if you were that close to the Appalachians.
That's true.
Yeah.
Hopper is working on this railroad. Who built
All the
railroads now?
all the live long day.
80s. No,
Yeah.
the 80s. That's why. It's like, wait a minute.
In
This was
Russian.
2025. I would have questions about it. Our buddy, what's his name?
Enzo.
Thank you.
Enzo.
Our buddy Enzo.
Well, I have it written down here because I think that Hop and Enzo are one of the most interesting duos in the season.
I like them better than because everybody tries with season 3 to put Hopper with Alexi, and I feel that's not like there's not a real relationship there. Not as much as these two when with the bonding throughout.
Well,
that was
Alexi came
season
in
three
way
Hopper.
too late.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Again, it's like that's season 3 Hopper, so that doesn't count.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
how he survived. Maybe that's why, because it was just season 3 Hopper. Now they brought in actual Hopper. That's how he
Mm.
survived.
Yeah.
I love this Hopper.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is good,
sketch-
Hopper.
I wrote that down too, that I love the Russia camaraderie between these two.
Yep.
Bobby,
I also-
what's up?
I couldn't
Hey,
figure out what his
Bobby.
plan was either. Like, well, what was Hopper's plan? I couldn't figure it out at all. Like, just hit you, break your ankle. That was it. That's your plan. But I got it later on. And that scene where he is removing his chain, it's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
That's
had to look away. Yeah. Again.
incredible.
There were some good makeup effects on that ankle.
Big time.
Well, even
Mhm.
when we get further down, which is not a spoiler for Toonie, but his back, the effects of the scars and stuff like that on his back too. Bobby, I want to congratulate you, my friend. You were hilarious yesterday with calling Kyle AI the entire time. We had such a good time with that. Thank you.
Yes,
you were
thank
great.
you.
You were great. Yeah, I like this really. And so he's trying to help Hopper escape from Russian prison because he wants the money, the motivation of the money
Mhm.
to get out, and for himself to, in a sense, to get out of there too as well. We're back at the crime scene of Chrissy. We're back at the trailer park with Nancy and Dustin, and they're discussing the case.
I have this written down here. He says we're at the trailer park, and then it wide shots out just to do a hit sound effect. Boom. I was like, they really just did that just so they could do that hit.
Mm-hmm.
This is also where Max, I believe, my notes say that she's going to open up to about like the nightmares that she's having or the issues that she's having. Yeah. Hold on. I had it here somewhere.
And isn't
Look at
Max
him.
the one to point out that if you were having nightmares about some like crazy wizard creature, you'd is that you might not tell your friends, but you tell your shrink. It's like, yeah, because Max probably has told the shrink about the. Oh no, wait, because she ain't even the nightmares yet. Never mind.
Mm-mm. Max is still grieving Billy's death from season 3 and experiencing visions and headaches, which she hides from her friends. She eventually confides in Dustin and Lucas after seeing the creepy clock in her visions, a clue tied to Vecna's attacks. This marks Max as the potential next target as Vecna preys on those emotional traumas. That's what I have.
I think that's the next episode, though, because we only get the. I mean, there's a little bit of we're getting ahead of ourselves, but Max only sees the clock as like the stinger for the end of this episode. That's like the oh shit, she's the next one, kind of thing at the end of this episode. I remember that. So,
well, they established here that she's starting to feel that she's starting to have these kind of things in this episode. You're right. The next episode, which I think, in all honesty, is probably my second favorite episode of the whole season. I think I would put the finale and episode 4, like finale, episode 4, and then the rest of the season, in my opinion. But I'd be interested to see what you think, Toonie, when you see it.
The important part of this scene is that Max has a missing puzzle piece that connects Chrissy to the school therapist that Max is also seeing.
Mm-hmm. It's like the Scooby troops are back together. I find Robin to be a little bit of an annoying in this episode. I don't know if they just told her, like, just
Really?
don't take your ADHD medication and just like, I don't know what's going on here.
Because I wrote that, I was like, what the heck is up Nancy's butt? I was like, here Robin's trying. She's like, are you okay? Is it me? Is it? Nancy just needs to go, right? Just out. Just pull it out.
Maybe I'm just too much of a Nancy. I found
greatly and too much of a Robin.
I'm going to take Nancy's side here. Robin has some very questionable like lines at a few later scenes. Hey, look, it's her. Hey, look, it's a scene. It's
I
the
got
thing.
I got it.
Always the goddamn babies.
Always a goddamn babysitter. I had to censor that out, and then I said it anyway.
Well played.
I know. We're back in the Upside Down. We're back with Vecna. Oh, we were for a second there. Where'd he go? There he is.
He's
looking.
He's creeping.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is the definition of remote viewing.
Oh.
It kind of reminds me of the Cerebro scene from X-Men First Class.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what they pulled it from, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so Lucas even says like they have a Cerebro, so they're not exactly like that far off.
Here is our next victim, Patrick McKinney, the basketball. I don't know why it said opening that he was the. My notes are everywhere. It's probably because my notes are too old because we were supposed to meet last week. That's why. Right now, I will say Steve is winning at 56% of who Nancy ends up with. So if you are stopping by, please hit that like button, but make sure you vote too as well. He is now having headaches and he's got a nosebleed. You can see it in this shot right here. A little bit of blood happening in the nose.
Oh yeah.
That's a telltale sign he will be the next victim. What is going on here?
Behold, the origin of the JD Vance meme.
Right? They're coming here looking for Eddie. They're investigating his D&D group here.
Yeah.
I will say, Jason here is a really good, in a sense, like I don't think he's a villain because I can understand why, like the reasonings he gives, even if they're wrong, I can completely understand. You know, his girlfriend, who he probably thought was going to be his wife, you know,
right.
going to be and stuff, died. She was hanging out with Eddie, so he probably feels betrayed. Mm-hmm. So, like, I can understand the motivation behind it, but later on in this season, I don't know. I'm kind of never mind. I was going to spoil something
Well, it kind of
Too much,
gets
I think.
it kind of gets way too diluted, and it's just an Eddie hate train for no reason. Is that what happens?
He starts off as a great. I don't want to call
Justice
again. I don't want
warrior.
to call him as a villain. I think he's just.
He's a great
He's
antagonist. He's a great foil.
Yeah,
He's a
Yeah.
good antagonist.
He kind of has like like shades of like Red Hood from like the Batman family almost.
Mm.
But like
Yeah.
it's like taking in like all the wrong directions, like in
He's
a good way.
He's emotional
Yeah.
and vengeful. That's what he is. He's an
Yeah.
antagonist.
Yeah.
Vengeful. That's a good way to put it.
It's like,
And,
yeah, if you think that this weird guy murdered your girlfriend, you'd be pretty pissed off too. You know?
Yeah, he's motivated by
Yeah.
grief.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, he doesn't even know these guys. So starting to throw down with them immediately like that, I don't know. Like, you could probably get it from them easier just by talking to them, hanging out for like 5 minutes. But like, I don't. The beat down, I think, was a bit much.
Yeah.
I can see
Again, I
that
think
with Eddie. If he saw Eddie, then yeah. But who are these guys? They don't even know.
Well, they
Well,
know that
it's
they're
also-
Eddie's friends, don't they? They know it's Eddie's friends.
Yeah.
And I think again, he's just out to make a point to himself, his friends, Eddie's friends. He's just out to get some physical justice in his mind, isn't it? So it's just beating somebody up is just like an expression of rage, you know.
And this is the 80s too, where like, if do you see Eddie anywhere? Because we don't, and there's no cell phones, so like we don't have a way to contact him either. Wherever he is, he's there. He's not here.
Yeah.
Yep. We're back with 11 with the cops, and she actually does not stay with the cops.
It's time for everyone's favorite line. That shot of her through the cop window is a great shot.
Yep. Great cinematography throughout this whole entire season. I'm not saying, I mean, I still enjoy season 1, especially definitely lower budget, right? It's comparable to the other seasons and stuff. Season 2 had some great shots, but I feel like season 4, they really stepped up their game. They took the feedback from season 3 and they're like, you know what? We're gonna just go all out. We're just gonna throw things to the wall and see where they stick. But the cinematography is great in this.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. Okay. Is it me or is it weird that cops are interrogating a 14-year-old girl without her guardian?
Yes,
Yes.
you can't do that.
Yeah.
And even if they did get information from her, they couldn't use it. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
And
Yeah, because they could play like the coercion sort of angle, couldn't they? It's like, she was intimidated and all that kind of stuff.
Leading witness.
Mm-hmm.
but like what you said, Natty, before was, I think this season is just, the production is top tier. Everything is done well. They don't like even the effects, like the smaller effects they could have done CG with, they didn't. They used practical effects. I think it's really returned to form all of the season and hopefully 5.
well, and it holds up too with us doing this rewatch as well.
Yeah.
I think if they had done more CGI, I don't think it would have been as an enjoyable
Right.
rewatch because we
Yeah.
would be able to tell problems. That's what talking about it on Terminator. Practical effects because it's in front of the camera, it's grounded, it's real, holds up way longer than something that is CGI'd over time.
Well,
Yeah,
I was
really.
I was watching Netflix behind the scenes earlier about like the makings, like behind like the scenes of like putting on like the Vecna makeup and being on set in it, and Steve's actor literally says the exact same thing you did, just like having it there to react to in real person instead of being CGI just makes it so much better.
And actually having practical sets too. That's why I love the D&D movie that came out a couple years ago, because
Right.
they actually went on set. It's not green
Yeah.
screen. They used puppeteering. They used I mean, there's some CGI, don't get me wrong, but they use as much practical effects as possible, and it makes that movie 10 times better. But yeah, people, and it's weird because practical effects is actually cheaper than CGI.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People being lazy.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Look at this airplane food. We don't get this nowadays. We don't even get peanuts because you all with peanut allergies.
I think that a lot of it is just, it's like because you have to plan for practical effects, you have to plan ahead and have your story done ahead of time. You can't just fix it later. And I think they depend on the ability to fix it later to the point where they don't want to deal with it up front. And so everything comes out worse. Like this, when you plan the effects ahead, you plan the story ahead, everything is done in the right order, the correct order, the right way, the best way you can possibly do it. You get a great product. But when you start to lean on CGI, then you start to be lazy in other areas. Like, we'll figure it out later. Like, you can't tell a story that way.
Yep.
Yeah. It allows people to be lazy.
Yeah.
When I had to break down special effects for movies, I required at least a minimum of 60 days once I got the script to be able to go through the script, break it down, figure out what materials I need, do the testing and stuff. Minimum of 60 days. More out would be great, but most of the time with film, it's a rush and such. But I always required, because as a special effects artist, especially if I was department head, I have to figure out what effects are needed on which page, which shooting days. I have to figure out if I need to hire assistants, what days do I need assistants on stuff, what kind of materials I need, how long people are going to be in makeup too as well, the timing. So like you need time to prep for all this stuff when it comes to practical effects. If you're building animatronics on top of that too, that you need way more time than that, but it's worth it. I feel like it's the longevity of your project. Hard work in the beginning, but it pays off. This is disgusting right here.
It helps the actors too. Like the actors can benefit from all of this. How many people in like the Institute could have done a better job if they had stuff to actually work with?
Don't even.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I'll throw another one that like in post sound, like we typically, especially for indies, like we tell everyone, like directors, like, okay, don't bring us in until you have a picture lock, because like if you start changing shit, it's going to affect our editing time. We're going to have to retime everything to make sure it matches up. And if you're just like green screening and like CGIing everything in just like out the wazoo, like every single day or whatever, it's going to fuck with the system too much.
I agree. Yeah. And
it's literally a time waste.
It's a living organism to me, filmmaking, because you have so many different departments that have to kind of coexist with each other to do the final product. And when you take shortcuts in one department, it affects the other department on stuff. And it's just ridiculous on it. But here we go. All right. So far, Steve is still winning. That he is going to end up with Nancy at 60%. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We're back. Oh, here we go.
There's this one random line when the Russian just says to him, "I'm no fairy." I wrote down like, oh damn, they went there.
I know.
Wait. I will say the Institute did give us one of the best lines ever. Can't is a beta word.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I like that.
Okay. All right. Crazy American. Trying to figure out his escape plan. Oh man. Isn't this where he hits it? Oh
yeah, this is it. Pow. I like that this is a show don't tell us. We don't get to see the impact. We just get to hear it and see his reaction. Yeah. It makes it so much worse.
And speaking of hearing, like later, I wrote down, I love the squelching sound. Like they did the squelching so good.
No. I will, but that's a great, I agree with you, Sketch. Sometimes the best type of horror or gore stuff is stuff that we don't see, the stuff that we can kind of fill in the gaps for as an audience, because it determines on the individual's experience. What I might think is happening to the extent is different than what Rachel might think, but it's still affecting us both the same way because we're probably thinking the worst of it. Love it. We're to be honest, weirdly, we've got 28 minutes left in this episode. We're on time to end in 2 hours, which is weird. So is toxic the problem?
All right, let me tell you all about the problems with modern women. Hang on, I think there's still something left in here. Let me.
No, we adore toxic over here. It's all right. It's all good. But we do, yeah. I mean, I'm missing him saying "walk him down, Wheeler."
We haven't gotten a walk him down Wheeler moment.
We haven't gotten a walk him down Wheeler at all. So they're investigating the murders, trying to figure out the attachment to it. And Robin is annoying as fuck in this scene. I'm sorry, she is. No offense to you, Rachel. Maybe you are the Robin to my Nancy, but
I might be, but I don't know. I just was like, oh, Nancy, come on, she's trying, she's trying. Maybe
She's
I've
not
just been
trying,
around
she's
too many
not shutting up.
Robins. That's what the thing is. I think there's just a bunch of Robins in New England that that's what we have up here.
So girls are either Robins or Nancys. There's no in between. Gotcha.
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, it would make sense. That's why I left California. I couldn't stand it. That's where Nancy, because you're you're not California, you're Vegas, but there we go.
Mhm. I'm originally from Chicago, though, so
That's true.
Mhm.
All right, I'll give you that.
This scene, okay, so it's a weird connection to me. I connected to it. Follow me. Follow this little trail.
Okay.
Because of the library scenes in both the It Chapter 1 and the original It kind of gives me It vibes with the background, because in the first movie that was remade, there's a scene in the library where Ben is reading a book, and if you look in the background, the librarian's got like a weird twisted face. It's actually Pennywise disguised as a librarian, and I don't know why. I got the vibes from this with this coloring and how they have set it up. Maybe I'm just talking out of my ass, but that's
No,
what
I see
got.
it.
Nope,
The background of the library does look awfully similar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so maybe it's the same.
Maybe just a little more
Set piece.
saturated than back then, but basically the same setup.
Yeah, look at her face. Is this us, Rachel?
Is it me? Is it me?
Me? I know. Believe me, my mother reminds me daily. Oh, maybe it's me.
I won't say anything.
Even Wheeler can't walk this one down.
We're down. And here we go. Max High. She's back at the. I guess she's a. Wouldn't she be a school counselor? Right?
She'd be a school counselor. Yeah.
Okay. Not a.
It's
Psychologist.
it's a therapist with extra steps.
Okay. I will say, I do not like Dustin's superiority over Steve throughout this entire season.
Okay, so like I wrote down that when he was like, whoa, too far, and he's like, oh yeah. So it was almost like trying to like put like the old Steve came out, and Dustin's like, no, put that old Steve back in the cage. You're gonna be the nice Steve. You're not gonna be like the rude, condescending Steve. And I was like, when did he get this hold over him? It's very weird.
It is. It's weird, and I know maybe it's because Dustin feels superior because he's going off to, he's intelligent. He'll eventually go off to college, and Steve is kind of stuck in a rut at this point. But it's a weird thing. It's a weird development in their relationship here.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like, and this is no spoiler to Toonie, this entire season, Dustin is not humbled until the end. And it's and Toonie, Eddie's sacrifice.
Right.
This kid, Steve needs to just punch.
He sacrifices a goat. It's a goat that gets sacrificed.
Yep.
Toonie.
Okay.
He just needs
And
to...
what a goat he is.
Eddie's, yeah, look, okay, you have me worried then for a second that Eddie wouldn't be coming back to season 5.
Eddie is coming back. Hold on. He's coming back. Yeah.
Yeah. Eddie's in the chat.
So sad that you can't play more of that.
Imagine if we actually had Eddie in the chat. Can we make that happen?
Oh, look who decides
Oh,
to
no.
show up.
Oh, here he
We're
is.
almost done.
You jinxed
Yeah.
it.
Well, we know what he's stamping on his bingo card.
Wait. Did someone say why aren't you letting Toonie talk? It's got nothing to do with letting me talk. No, I'm here. I just haven't had anything to say. Don't worry.
It's also like 3 a.m. for him right now. So
it is me pressing the mute button. They didn't have me on mute.
clocks, more clocks, more
It's
clocks.
ticking. The clock is ticking.
Your time is up. Your time is up. She's experiencing trauma because of the loss of her brother last episode. So, you know what? I will say, I hated Max. I like Max.
Yeah.
After this season.
Yeah.
I think Max is going to be a big part of season 5.
if she wakes up.
Yep. They turned me on Max for sure.
I've said this ever since we were on season 2. She was poorly. The fan base got it wrong with this one. No, she was a pretty good character. She just needed the right things to do.
She's also, her character was very young when she was introduced to as well.
Yeah.
And they kind of utilize her as like a fill-in for 11 for the guys while 11 was off doing her own thing. So I think that's the fan base didn't like her so much because they felt like, oh, they're replacing 11, you know. So I think in 4 here, I think she becomes her own character. She kind of expands out. Because even last season, I feel like she was tied to 11 with the whole helping 11 come out, become a normal teenage girl. And then it's mostly about her relationship with Lucas. But here I feel this season she's completely has blossomed out.
Yeah, she actually has
Well,
developed the character.
Well, also last season she had like some stake in it just by nature of Billy being her stepbrother and him being so like integral to the plot.
Mhm.
And that feeds naturally into this.
Mm-hmm.
She's saying some weird stuff here, kid. If I was
Sorry, I don't speak Italian.
Oh, that's a Tim. You pulled a Tim.
That's a SpongeBob. What are you talking about?
No, it's a Tim. It's a Tim.
Well, shit.
Well, I've definitely heard that line way too many times in a SpongeBob game. So
There you go.
So they're looking for Dustin. Dusty boy. And Lucas is trying to warn him.
I mean, I understand why he did this, but rewatching it today, I was just like, dude, like, what? Why did you like sneak? This is the only way that you could have decided to warn them, and I guess it was probably the only. You didn't think they were going to follow you into the house. You didn't think they were going to find you missing out of the car. What? I don't know. The whole thing is just, see, you shouldn't have given into peer pressure, and now you're trying to lead him off the scent, and it's not working. And oh boy.
Well,
I'm not even gonna look this up, Toxic. I'm not even gonna look this up. But for you, my guy, I got you. I know you've been missing.
Afternoon, ladies.
Afternoon, Billy.
Take the new suit, Mrs. Wheeler.
Thank you.
Lydie Eddie Moury, Lydie. So that was Creole. He just typed. I guess I know what his ex-wife
What
was.
does it say?
Oh, accept it.
Oh no, never. He's dead too. Well, yes, Billy's dead. I understand that, Toxic. I'm not that delusional.
but his spirit lives on in all of our hearts.
Spirit. Just for you. So he's informing him what the basketball team is doing, and they're like, "What are you doing, man? Looking for clues? I think I know where Eddie is hiding." Why would you do that?
Yes. See. You dig
I
your
agree with you,
hole
Rachel.
and you
Yeah.
dig it even more, and now look where you are, 6 feet under.
Yep. Now this is what happened? Oh, my screen shook. Not the military, but I guess the military, right? They are looking for 11. And
Can
they're
I be
doing
that?
it-
Can I
Yes,
be that
go
guy
ahead.
right now?
Yes.
First time I saw this character, I thought that was a dude in makeup.
What? Hold on. I gotta see this now.
Yeah.
This is great. This overshot. Where is she?
You want to talk about paying a nice
Right
amount
there?
for your
That one?
yeah. When she first got out of the car, that shot looking up at her is like, that's a man's jaw.
Right there. I think we're a little bit behind. Anyway, okay.
Maybe
Yes.
it is.
Maybe it is.
Yeah.
Nah, she's a woman.
Maybe it was just the camera angle.
11 tries to run away.
Happens to the best of us, sketch. Happens to the best of us.
It's Netflix. You can't fault me.
So they take her to a secret base. We're back in Russia. They've landed in Alaska. They are supposed to meet. What's his name? I'm trying to think.
Yuri.
Yuri. And Yuri is supposed to transport them to Russia to go get Hopper. Which, yeah, that sounds logic. there's no international flights, and yeah, that sounds about right. It'll work.
Perfect.
Yeah, I can't see any other way.
No.
Good thing
no
Russia's
problem
so
with this
close by.
There's no other way.
Oh, look at him. Uh-oh.
This is the squelching sound.
Yeah. Also, back in, I had to get up for a second, but back in the Alaska scene, yes, a time when you could just go onto a plane with bags full of money and no one would question
Yes.
it.
Yes, exactly. Oh, that deep cut. Oh,
That looks good.
so
That looks
moist.
good. I mean, it's bad, but it looks good. That looks good.
The bruising.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, the coloring, it looks good.
Ugh.
Oh, this looks
Yeah,
painful.
just like compare this to like Steve's black eye from the end of season 3 and just note the difference.
What
Yeah.
would this be, Nadia? Like, what would this effect be?
Because they don't really show you him pulling it off.
Right.
There's two things. One, it could either be a fake foot that he's
Mhm.
just like they,
With just a deep gash.
Right.
yeah, they've nailed it to like the ground and to hold it steady, or it is his foot and it's a prosthetic over the foot, like a piece
Okay.
that has the gash in it, and
Cool.
then some coloring on it. Yeah, it looks great. I thought about getting back into special effects. I've been thinking about getting back into movies, but I'm like, I don't know if I want.
Oh,
Looks like brisket a little bit.
It does.
Get into the Marvel.
they're-
Get into Marvel movies. You don't even have to do anything.
No, thank you.
Hard pass. Talk
Hard
to the what's his name? What's the name of the director for Barbarians and Weapons? Zach.
Kreger.
Kreger.
Yeah, talk to him. See if he needs a makeup and special effects
Yeah.
artist.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought about going back into and just doing like student films and indie films that might be local, but we'll see, because hopefully we are moving next year, so I'm gonna wait till we settle down into whatever city we're gonna be in. So
Fair enough.
uh
You know, something in this scene pissed me off, and anyone who's taken a screenwriting class knows what it's going to be. Robin literally just has a line where says, "What are we looking for exactly?" Never write that into your script. That is the I don't know what. That's the I don't know how else to write this.
And they find out about Victor Creel, which is our urban legend for this season, in a sense, of a man who went mad and killed his family and then ended up in prison, I believe, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is my Creel? There, yeah. Creel murder set in 1959. Story detailed later connects to the origin of the Upside Down and Vecna. Dun, dun, dun.
Did they actually confirm that Victor Creel was still in prison? Did they confirm that?
I think, doesn't somebody say it in dialogue when they ask about him?
Yeah, I think last episode when Nancy's talking to the police, they're just like, "Yeah, he's still in prison."
It's the uncle. It's the uncle that mentions it, Victor Creel, initially.
The uncle's the one who introduces it, but then I think either the last episode or this episode, she's talking to one of. No, it was this episode. It was at the scene of Fred's death when she's talked before everyone shows up to pick up Nancy. The police are like, "He's still in jail."
Mm-hmm. And here they say the plea bargain, the records are sealed. So be in jail still. You don't know who he is, Toonie, do you? Because you haven't watched it. Again, I know you haven't watched
Victor
it.
Creel? No, I haven't. Why is he Vecna?
No.
Okay.
I'll spoil that for you. He's not.
Yeah.
No. They find out that he is at Reefer Rick's place, and the basketball players are off to look for Eddie.
That scene, when they had the trunk open and it was like red, and they were all looking and grabbing the thing. Actually, I haven't seen it yet, but it reminded me of is that a shot kind of like from Goodfellas when they open the trunk?
No, it's Reservoir Dogs.
Oh, Reservoir Dogs. Thank you. That I have seen. That's what it reminds me.
It's the scene when Mr. Blonde shows up and he's got the police officer gagged.
I was literally like that.
You're totally right. That is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't this also mirror? Didn't Steve do this in one of the seasons as well? There's a shot from him opening from the trunk.
Probably. It's a very popular shot.
Victor Creed, Sabretooth is in this show. Bobby, have you even seen Stranger Things? But he just pops in the Institute chat. I love it. Bobby doesn't care. He's like, what are we talking about? I don't care. Right now, we are still 67 to Steve, 25 to Jonathan. So
Okay, so Steve has pulled ahead.
yeah, Steve is who Nancy will end up with.
Nah.
Nah, it's not gonna happen. This is where Dr. Owens tells 11. What does he tell her? I have notes somewhere. Redirecting. No, where is it? Where is it? Somebody can also jump in if you'd like.
I wrote down
that she cure to the virus was what I pulled out from his conversation.
Yep. He said he's been monitoring 11. He warns her of the new threat in Hawkins and offers her a chance to regain her powers through a secretive program. This is a pivotal moment in shifts in 11's path, setting her to reclaim her strength and confront Vecna.
I will say there's, in the middle of the scene, there's a particularly interesting choice of a needle drop when he mentions that she can get her powers back, because it's not an 80s song, and it's, by all accounts, it shouldn't fit, but it actually works really well. They have a song called "There's a Storm's Coming" from a band called Dance with the Dead. It's heavily, like, the tone is perfect for Stranger Things, but then it kicked in like, oh yeah, this was a banger.
Zach, so you got to bail? What you got to go on? Circle of Jerks? You're muted.
Circle of Jerks tomorrow night at 10 o'clock Central. I don't know who's going to be on, but it's going to be fun. So come hang out and maybe I'll surprise you. We'll see. Tomorrow night, 10 o'clock. Let's go.
What's next week's movies versus?
I don't know. Do you think we should do 84 and 86 or push that back further?
Let's do it. 84, 86. Let's do it.
Okay. 84, 86.
Why not?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Bye.
Cool. Bye, Zach.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Well, look at that transition to the new layout. Look at that. That was sexy. You know why? I came prepared because I was like, I set 4 panel, 5 panel, 6 panel, 7 panel, 8 panel, 9. Toonie, you look like you're about to fall asleep. All right, the boys are at Reefer Rick looking for.
Actually, though, it's not Reefer Rick's. It's Hopper's old cabin.
Hopper's old place.
Yeah.
Why did I get that confused? Because eventually they. Okay, yes, it's Hopper's old cabin that they're looking for. You sure Eddie was here? That's what it was.
Yes.
Originally, I was like, why are you telling Luke? Why are you telling them where Eddie is? But then he tricks them into going to Hopper. See, look, I'm learning too.
See, that's the bait and switch. They subverted your expectations.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Very Evil Dead. This thing looks very Evil Dead.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're back in Russia, and then we're back. It's a lot of jump cuts with this end of this part of this episode. Developing and restoring your abilities, and then I think
we get to Max.
We get back to Max.
We get our big Act 1 cliffhanger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The plan that you are one of the good ones. I will take you home. And then she is getting ready to go and be a superhero again. Mm-hmm. And I think Max, and then here we get Max's dream. Mm-hmm. The clock, which actually was a big point in the trailer when they released for season 4.
Yeah.
This clock, particularly, okay. Yeah, clocks were released, and everybody's like, "What the fuck is going on with clocks?
Mm-hmm.
Why do we have so many clocks going on?"
The time is running out.
I wish I'd. Maybe I can still pull it up in time. I can restore
definitely.
You got time.
I was gonna say, seeing like the clock embedded in the wall like that just kind of reminded me of something you might see in Visage or Visage. You know, that game. It's a very psychological horror game. It's great. You should all play it.
What is it called?
Visage or Visage. I called it Visage.
I think I have it on my wish list. On my wish list for Steam. Yeah.
Yeah. I also have a full playthrough of it on my channel.
Ooh.
Ooh la la. So that is the end of that episode. A little bit of a dud, a little dud.
Yeah.
But Rachel, final thoughts on the episode.
So I wrote down what did I say? I think the episode was the clue giver to I can't even read my own handwriting. Okay, something about like this episode being like the clue to be giving a lot of clues to season 5 with Elle being the cure to the virus, and my whole family's like in the medical field, and I was like, well, cures to viruses, like if you introduce the white blood cell to do something, doesn't the white blood cell like eventually dissipate, and once it kills off everything and it's done its job? And I'm like, Elle's going to be going. I have that. I have a very strong feeling about all of that. So I think this episode really gave like a lot of clues that, you know, give forth to season 5. Yeah. I lost myself at the end there.
It's okay. That's all right. Sketch, we'll do after final thoughts. We'll do
Yeah.
Okay. But you're up. Final thoughts.
Okay, so I heard you say kind of a dud episode. I don't think it is. So I think, yes, kind of Zach alluded to at the beginning, it's a lot of moving parts around, but I think there's a reason for that, because this show, like this particular season, came out right when Netflix was getting ready to move into its like new like 3-act release hybrid model, you know? So if you just think, if you think about it like that, like these first 3 episodes are like that first act, so they need like a strong cliffhanger to end on just to kind of get everyone excited for like the second act. So I think that's kind of what this episode was supposed to be, kind of like a soft test of that format. But then they did at some point decide, no, we're going to split it up 7 and 2 instead of 3 sets of 3. But I mean, I didn't have a problem with like a little bit of setup. Like, it's considering everything that's gone on in the last 3 episodes combined, it basically would have been like the equivalent of a whole season by itself before this. I'm still very happy. Everything I've been saying up until this point about all this, just like the fundamentals of filmmaking are still there, so I'm very happy with it.
Toonie?
Yeah, it's probably for me the slowest of the season 4 episodes. It's not I wouldn't exactly say it's my favorite so far, but it's not. I'd by no means say that it's a bad episode. It was it's pushing the plot forward. It's moving the characters around from place to place, and it's also developing them a little bit. We've got the seeds of doubt in Lucas, and I will say, like, even if you're yourself a jock, being surrounded by 4 bloodthirsty jocks on a warpath, who you've already seen crush the fingers of people who are completely irrelevant to the people they're after, it is very easy to just sort of go along with it and hope that you can make a plan to escape later. I don't really blame Lucas for as Rachel puts it, like digging the hole. It's because obviously he didn't want to completely abstain from the scene, because he still wants to try and help his friends. He didn't want to just like cut and run, but at the same time, he's obviously not there to help the jocks. So yeah, I'm interested in seeing where it goes with Lucas, to be honest, because I definitely wouldn't. I could definitely see the situation he's in. Mm-hmm. I'm interested in finding out more about Vecna, the relationship with the mind flayers, the thing with the clocks. I mean, obviously, you've got the obvious bit is just you're running out of time. But I mean, is there anything more? Is there anything more to them than that, or is that just the really obvious? Just that's it. I don't know. I can see Nadia trying to like just hold it in. So
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not holding anything in.
Yeah. So and yes, Eddie. Eddie's going to get his scenes later in the season that I've heard and seen in the trailers. So I look forward to those.
I take back what I said. I don't think it's a dud episode. I just don't think it is the most exciting episode out of the season. I think there are better episodes. Granted, I said the next episode and the finale are my favorite out of the seasons. I still think even episode. Anyway, I don't think it's a dud. I just think there's better episodes. I do like the pacing. I agree. This is just to kind of in a sense, speed run us through things to get things going. Because usually this kind of episode wouldn't be till the third one out of the season. It wouldn't be the 2 finales, but it would definitely be closer to the end of it where things are starting to move. I think they're just moving pieces early on. So that being said, you have trivia for us.
Yes, well, Toxic's not here, so someone has to pick up the mantle of providing cool factoids about the show for us. So let me see if I can do share screen. Scarcely as easy as 2 months. Which one do I need to? Which screen does it try to use? Is it?
I don't know.
Maybe I can. Shoot.
You could also read them off if you want to just read them off too, if that's easier.
Yeah. Here, I know. I'll do this.
Okay.
I'll do it an easy way. How about this?
Okay, I'm gonna
Can I
add it to the.
There we go.
There we go.
First up here, want to talk some clock stuff? I got some clock facts for you. So, this comes from the post sound design. This is from the sound supervisor. His name is Craig Hennigan. So he says, I was thinking about pendulum swing, how we can make that more interesting and more terrifying and just more involved. There's a classic grandfather clock. I ended up finishing with cello tracks, basically taking a bow and striking it across the strings, not really playing a note, but you're sort of doing like a thumping sound. And when he puts those sounds in sync with a pendulum, next step is finding the right chiming noise. So if you listen to it, it's not just a tick-tock. There's a grinding and then a hit. A lot of cello impacts and cello grinds. And as far as the big final death chime, the one thing I can say is that the Duffer Brothers were constantly referencing the movie The Omen.
Oh.
And
That makes.
And then, hold on, there's 2 more. Let me get the second one. Speaking of show inspirations like The Omen, as a creative starting point each year, the Duffer Brothers provide again with adjectives to describe the season. If season 3 was gore, season 4 is psychological. The Duffer Brothers have also cited Nightmare on Elm Street, Hellraiser, and Stephen King's It as major influences on season 4. And I'm going to throw The Conjuring in there too with their cinematography going upside down.
Yeah, that's bad. Yeah. Whoa.
Remove.
Oh.
And then. Oh, wow. All right. Any eagle-eared viewers may realize they've heard the sound of the clock before when it comes to Stranger Things villains. The eerie sound that has become associated with Vecna, spoiler, first chimed in season 2's chapter 4, Will of the Wise, when Hopper discovers the tunnel to the Upside Down, and again in season 3, episode 2, The Mallrats, when Billy's being possessed by the Mind Flayer.
Holy shit, I didn't even realize. That's awesome.
Yeah, right? I was like, I want to go back and check that now.
I
Yeah.
know.
But I don't have time, so I won't.
Well, now you know where to look.
Mm-hmm.
And then last but not least,
Got it.
I didn't have time to prep this one. I had to go pull it out of the trash because we were talking about it. I'm like, well, now it's relevant. I actually used the chime. I didn't really know this until I thought about it. And again, re-recording mixer and sound supervising editor tells Hollywood Reporter. I still remember telling Sean, listening to it, and being like, is that a clock? Why do we have a clock in there? But Matt and Ross really liked it, and we just went with it. At that time, I didn't know the clock we have in season 4 is going to be such a storyline.
That's pretty cool.
Yes.
I like that. I like it.
There you
Very
go.
cool. Thank you for providing us with trivia since Toxic is, laying down on the job.
I'm doing
Rachel,
my part.
what do you got going on next?
Sorry. What do I have? I am putting together a video for Revival, a show that just finished on Sci-Fi, and then I'm also planning out my first live stream, which will be a first-time watch series, and it's going to be Dog Day Afternoon. And I think I'm still working out what day it is, but I have narrowed it down to probably Sunday, maybe after Vex, because then she can just we're getting closer to finalizing things. So other than that, I will be back on this channel whenever we do the next Institute in Stranger Things.
Yeah. Sketch. What do you got going on next?
Hey,
got?
let's see. We are all running around on here waiting for our main show talent to go on maternity leave, trying to figure out what we're doing. So maybe we'll have a show prepared on Monday, maybe not, and we'll have to cut to one of our evergreens. I don't really know yet, and I won't know until Monday. But normally episodes Monday, Thursday over on the Brett Cooper show, and then I'm back here on Fridays.
Nice.
Very cool. Toonie.
Yeah, so I'm in the process of trying to move over all of my YouTube backlog on both my main channel and streaming channel over to Rumble. It's had a few hiccups, but that's where we're off to. But the usual type of content you'll see me making is gameplay videos, let's plays and playthroughs, as I mentioned with the Visage playthrough, the psychological horror game. We've got Spooktober on the way. So we've got Made of Scare, we've got Bioshock 2, we've got Amnesia: The Bunker. What are the other 3 games I've got? Hang on, because I've got them all like saved on the list. So bear with me. What are the other 2? Scroll all the way down. Then we've got Silent Hill, the original, and Resident Evil 2, the original. That's what we've got going on for ourselves in October.
Very cool. Very cool. As for this channel, next week, this coming Tuesday, will be Final Girls. It's the monthly stream I have with other female horror content creators where we talk about what we watched for the month and what we're looking forward to the next month. The Institute and Stranger Things will not be back next week. They will be back the following week. I'm giving everybody the week off because it will be a long weekend here in the States. We will be back on the 5th, I believe, for Stranger Things season 4, episode 4, which is a big episode for the season. I think everybody knows why, except for Toonie. And I think that's about it. I might play some Alien Isolation this weekend. We'll kind of see. I kind of want to touch grass, as I recommend for everybody to do so. So thank you all. Thank you, chat, for chiming in. Thank you, my panel. This was always fun. I always looking forward to Stranger Things Fridays. And until next time, y'all, I hope you all have a great weekend and stay spooky. Bye.